If it's money, why he can eat it like a snicker? I ain't got time for you fake ass. Talking all loud in them fake ass clothes. Fake ass shoes, match that fake ass toe. I'm the realest bitch ever see you snake ass hoe.
First of all, bitch, you got me fucked up. I ain't blowing shit unless I'm get my dick sucked. Anyway, bitch, you down, let my friends fuck. Wish I would go and buy a burn bitch a bitch truck. Buy a couple things, couple thousand, that's what players do. You ain't texting, talk about your rent, dude. Fuck you. After this, how you a boss and you don't know shit. Knowing I ain't chasing you, you know I got my own shit. But nails done, hair done, all that shit cheap. Buy a different bitch a lace front, 7 days a week. Are you supposed to?
Yo!
Yeah.
We here.
We here, episode 5 of the Worst Guys podcast, you heard?
Oh, somebody.
Yeah, suck my dick because no, listen, suck my dick because you said that, oh, you don't take initiative, and then when I do it, then he was like, oh, this nigga going in, and you know what, I'm back on my bully, so.
Yo, you real?
Okay,
alright. Fair enough. Yo, so, Freddie, what we just heard right now, what was that intro? Talk to me.
That intro was the spring mix of DJ Smalls, so check him out, DJ Smalls.
So that's something we do with this podcast, heavy. Every episode
sound like a candle.
Sound like a candle.
Like a candle
spring mix. Like that shit that was IKEA for like $1.50.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so every intro and outro for the episodes is different. So we just take music submissions, we take people we fuck with, and just throw them on the intro, throw them on the outro. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah, shout out to everyone.
Yo, so Freddie, what's good, man? How was your week? How's your weekend? Like, talk to me nice.
Yo, I feel like ever since I started this podcast, I'm living like a very Brandon lifestyle. Like, I've been yeah, like mad, like boring, nothing going on, like on some shit. But
man over here playing ball for 24 hours in the day.
Yeah, I'm a baller now. You feel me?
I can't
and
go
they curving me when I said, "Yo, Freddie, pull up," and then he was just like, "Yeah, I'ma go."
Bro, yeah, have you played 5 full quarters?
Alright, Brandon, how's your week? How's your weekend? You feel me? Because Freddie was about to go
regular
off.
Brandon weeks, just chilling. That's it.
That's it.
The weekends is what be the littest part of my week, but we gonna talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah, so I was chilling, worked Monday through Friday. Friday was out. My job had a happy hour. We went out, so I was out Friday from 3 p.m. to 3 a.m.
Yo, niggas really think you an alcoholic, bro.
Yo, but the thing is, I didn't pay for anything. Like the happy hour.
You one of those thoughts that like be like, oh, so you gonna buy me a drink?
Nah, I didn't pay for anything because the happy hour, the boss, the guy that runs the program paid for the drinks. Then from there, I did buy a bottle because we went to homegirl's apartment. So that's 20 cash. I'm 20 cash in, of course. Yes, because why we
buying them cheap ass things?
Yes, bro. Why we spending? Why you got a Henny bottle?
Why? It was 20 in the city, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Why is it 20 in the city? That's just 14 cash up here. But we bought the Amsterdam bottle, and then we went back to homegirl's apartment. We drank. Then I went home.
You jammed?
God damn, bro.
I was just asking if you jammed it.
Nah, it was still work people.
Oh, okay.
Shorty lived she was like intern at my job. Shorty lived like on 51st and like 1st, bro.
Oh, she got money in the city.
In the
She
city.
lived next to Freddie.
She got money.
She lived right next to Freddie, yeah.
Nah,
probably in the same building.
Nah, but then I went home, chopped, and then Caesar pulled up. Shout out to Caesar. Then we went out, and then I snuck into Vinyl and like Hotel Chantel with the water bottle filled in Amsterdam. Just had that shit in my back pocket.
I wasn't trying to deal with vinyl again. I didn't want to do that. It was so stressful.
The only reason I pull up there is because Chaz be DJing.
I feel like I go to the same 3 spots. It's either vinyl.
It's Chaz's rotation.
Okay.
Shout out to Chaz. If he's DJing that spot, we gonna pull up and we gonna show love.
It's easy if I go there dolo, like, because I could just finesse my way around, just move out quickly. But
Speaking
if I go there with someone,
dolo and vinyl.
Oh my god.
What?
Speaking of going dolo into vinyl. Yo, X Shorty was dead at Vinyl.
Oh yeah.
You know what it is? She followed Chaz.
Wait, hold on.
What?
So she literally, she knew that you was going, and then she pulled up by herself?
No, so she follows Chaz on IG. So my assumption was
she cool with him?
Yeah, we all worked together at one point.
Okay.
Like she worked at my school at one point.
Uh-huh.
So she followed Chaz on IG. Chaz threw up yo, I'm gonna be at Vinyl. And then when me and Caesar are parking, Chaz texted me yo, your X Shorty here.
Oh my God.
And I was like, what? So then, I went upstairs, and then I seen her at the bar, and I was like, this is mad. I get super bad anxiety when shit is like that. Like, I have to address the situation. So I just pull up to her, but we didn't leave on bad terms, so it's all good, right? It's all love, whatever. So I pulled up to her, I was like, hey, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what's good? You here with, I started mentioning her friends' names, yo, you here with so-and-so, so-and-so? Oh, nah, she canceled on me, and I still wanted to go out, so I just came out.
That means she's trying to pull up on you. That's what she's
That was
trying to do.
her bestie, you mean?
Yeah, like her best
Yeah,
friend.
she was gonna fight you. So.
She texted me some wild shit.
Wait, so
Not yesterday, but like when I initially broke up with
Oh,
ex
no, I know that,
she
yeah.
texted me some wild
Yeah,
shit.
so like the whole time you was doing your thing, you know, you was getting lit with your boys, and then she's just right here next to you with a drink, low key, just standing there.
It was fake like that, but the thing is, she not an awkward person.
Nah, she lit.
Yeah, so like, and she like I put her on to a lot of the music. You feel me? So she got like when Kanye dropped,
Bro,
she
she
knows the
danced, bro.
shit.
She danced better
Yeah,
than
she
me.
danced. Yeah, she really. So like,
I don't
it wasn't
Nah,
because
she do, bro. Like confirmed, she does.
you then can do like 2 good dances. That's it, bro.
She danced, like dance.
Like dance.
Mm.
So, but it wasn't awkward because she cool people and we didn't leave on bad terms. So it was just like, alright. So, but the thing is, I'm just turning up with Caesar, and then she's like, alright, she's part of the group now, right? So then Chaz was done DJing and was like, yo, I'm about to go to Hotel Chantel. That's where the work John that lived on 51st Street was gonna be at, because it was like her brother's birthday and they had a table.
Yeah.
We hit, bet. So then now,
She pulled up with you?
now it's a little awkward because now I'm like, damn, we about to leave. I'm like, oh, we about to go to Hotel Chantel. If you wanted to come through too. She's like, yeah, I'll go for a little bit. So then we went out there, and then Caesar fucking lost his wallet.
GG.
So, bro, we drove to Hotel Chantel, which is like a 10-minute drive.
Yeah.
We got there, we parked, we walked, we're in line. Caesar's like, yo, I dead left my wallet at Vinyl. I was like, bro, if you left your wallet at Vinyl, don't go back, because it's not going to be there.
Yeah,
like,
right.
it's a done deal. Then he goes, nah, I'm going to go. Goes to Vinyl.
You found his wallet?
Bro, he comes back to Hotel Chantel, walks in. I'm like, yo, what happened? Bro, my wallet was in my trunk.
I'm dead.
But whatever.
So what happened with your ex? Like,
No, she stayed for a little bit. But that's the thing. So when Caesar left to go to Vinyl,
yeah.
he left me alone with her. And I was with Chaz, but Chaz had a bunch of white women around him. And you know how I feel about all that. So I'm just like,
you anti-white.
I'm not anti-white.
Oh my god.
I just don't have fun with white people. So I was, and then they're also like, I don't know, they met. I don't want to pass. So shout out to Chaz. So now I'm here with X Shorty, just like bet. And then of course, like this man's DJing went from rap and hip hop to reggae. So now and then Shorty started dancing, and I'm like, all right. I guess since we didn't leave on bad terms, we're so cool. I just danced a couple times.
I know you tossed that shit at the crib.
You did a little controller?
A little controller, you feel me? Once you get that, you just like, shit.
She bugged out too.
Nah, but it's again, we didn't leave on bad terms, so it was like, it's whatever. Shout out to Caesar for driving back to Vinyl and driving back to Hotel Chantel to find out his wallet was in his fucking car the whole time. I love you, Caesar. Yo, but I don't know. I'm gonna let
everyone we meet and we put on to different places or our places, they be like going like just following our routine low key.
bro, cause we live. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, y'all got fake clout coins. That's why.
You the one getting these random DMs. What was good with that?
That's a fact.
Like over here, like podcast start, we 5 episodes in, you already got them shorties pulling in your DMs. What's good with this?
Nah, it's some, I don't know, yo. It'd be like some weird shorties that'd be like a 5 and under, and like they be fake in love with you and you ain't even know them.
5 and under?
Like you know what I'm talking about? Like they type hit.
Like
They type hit.
Yeah, like
You need to allow. All right, so what happened? What shorty?
You don't have to read this DM out like.
You don't have to
so
read
basically-
the DM out loud. You don't have to.
Nah,
talk
it's
to
on
me
Snap,
like,
so
bro,
You gotta say better because you were talking about this like earlier.
it's on
Yeah.
Snapchat, so it deletes. but
So what happened? It was just out the blue.
Basically, you know, some girl just randomly followed me, right? And then she like, oh, you got Snapchat.
I don't know
or
it's a
whatever.
girl,
It's on Instagram, bro.
but you just said Snapchat.
No, she hit me up on my DMs on Instagram, and then she said, "Oh, you got Snap."
Yo, it's okay. You can love whoever you
Yo,
want to love, bro.
yeah.
Sex my shit. It's
Ah.
okay, bro. It's okay. All right, so this tranny hit you up, right? And then.
Alright, nah, we off this.
Alright, go ahead, my fault. Go ahead, keep going with your story.
Look, basically, long story short, I don't know this girl. She never met me in person, but she thinks I'm cute or whatever. And then she keeps like commenting on every post, like every snap, like
She pulling.
yeah, she's like, oh, you cute, or this and that, like. And I'm just like, I'm trying to be nice, but then it's getting to a point where I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna be like, you know what, like honestly, like I don't like. You
So-
hit, like you hit.
Alright, so this alleged female, because we still don't know if she's a female.
alleged.
Because we don't know yet. He hasn't confirmed. So is that the same one that hit you up on Snap with that wild message?
Yeah. Oh, she was like, oh, I don't. She said some shit like, I'm gonna give you all of me, either one night or just like in general.
Isn't that a John Legend song?
Yeah, she sound white. She white?
No, she's Dominican.
It's like, oh,
Damn, she got us looking bad out there.
Yeah, she got y'all looking bad, but that's what
Allegedly,
she
she.
said.
Bro,
we don't know
this
yet.
is just like another instance of you gotta cut the relationship off, like when you know it's not gonna go.
You know
any
what?
further,
I
you
hate
feel me?
this. I hate it because when I'm single, I barely get like.
Oh, so you're not single?
No, I am single. Yo,
I'm just asking questions, I'm just interested in your story, bro.
I'm single. What I'm trying to say is when I'm in a relationship, the girls that I want to fuck be hitting me up or like vice versa, whatever. Like the vibes is there. But when I'm single, I don't get that same
You don't get the same
energy.
energy?
It'll be like from like hit girls, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I hate that shit, but.
You're such a fucking high schooler, bro.
How am I a high
You
schooler?
sound like, I feel like I'm talking to one of the high school
You want me to
kids
fuck
on
a
my job.
fat girl, bro? Like,
Oh my god, what is wrong?
Freddie's so wild, bro. Like, first of all, allegedly it's a she, right? So we have
No,
that
it is
established. Bro, this is your fault though. You gotta just message her like, yo, I'm not with. That's it. Boom.
bro, I've been said, like, I try to be nice.
There's no way you see.
I try to be nice because I'm like, yo,
but you don't have to be.
I'm like,
mean.
yo, you know, I see, you know, you a good girl or whatever, but me, I'm on that type of time where I'm not trying to be no cover thing, nothing. So I'm not gonna be good for you. Go find someone else.
I'm not gonna be
I'm on
good
that
for
type
you.
of time.
Yeah.
But the thing is, now whatever you just said to me, it sounds like a challenge. So if I'm her, I'm like, you know, good for me. I got you.
And
fuck outta
first of
here.
all, that's a turn off when a girl's trying to, like, it should be the other way around. I'm supposed to be trying to, like, spit game at you or whatever, not the other
What
way
is this?
around.
The fucking 70s?
That's not
nigga?
how it works, bro.
I don't know. It turns me off when a girl's trying to like really go in to try to like.
No, bro, it's the opposite.
That's lit. That's so fire.
Nah.
Why? Why does it turn you off?
Cause I like a challenge. I like the challenge of like.
What is this, the Hunger Games?
Freddie over here just like, nah. You like me? That's nasty.
That just made your job wow easy, like.
Nah, bro. I like the challenge. You feel me? Game 7, NBA Finals type.
Kyrie,
shit. Like,
so
yeah,
the step
hit
shot?
hit that jump shot.
But the thing is, like, don't you get tired of that little cat and mouse game? Because then, like,
It depends. It depends.
Why it depends?
Because when like she's throwing a little play at you, then you could. But like if it's like one day she's hot, next day she cold type shit, like then it's like, alright, it's annoying.
Bro, you're. But that's the challenge. If one day she's hot, one day she's cold, then you
No,
don't.
in the sense of like, we'll have a conversation, we'll talk every day, and then one random week, stop, like the communication will stop. You know what I'm saying?
That's the Jones you like. You just said.
I feel like you just threw in some.
I don't know, man.
I feel like you don't know what you want.
So
now.
Shorty,
I'm a
Shorty
toxic
come up to
person.
you. Shorty come up to you at the spot, and she
I'm a
like,
toxic hoe.
she hands you her phone, and tells you to put your number into her phone.
And she look good?
You see, that's the main.
Okay, so now we get into the rule.
Yeah,
the
so
rule
like-
is that she just gotta look
Yeah.
good. The rule is for Freddie, she just gotta
So
look
if she
good.
10 out of 10 and she come up to you and she trying to bag you,
Yeah,
wow.
I'm tossing.
Yeah.
There you go. Wow, Freddie Thompson.
We got to the root of it, Bonnie. Let's move on.
We got to the root of it. Yo, you really Freddie Thompson. You
Right.
really on your, you see my son Tristan too? Yo, I feel
Yo,
like
I
Tristan
see
make
what
it
you
into
did
our
there.
podcast. I feel like Tristan make it into our podcast.
He doing this
every
on
week,
purpose,
He
bro.
doing it on purpose. Because he knows
That's
there's
the
nothing.
goal, man.
He knows it's on the
There's no
podcast.
content out
That's the
there.
off-court goal right there, man.
Bro.
You wanna let the headliner get a little, you know, talk about that a little
You want to
more?
give us some context? of
Yeah,
the Tristan
give us some
situation real
context.
quick?
What, that he was talking to a 17-year-old? What
Yeah,
else is this?
Tristan what? 20? I think it's like 27, 28.
Yeah.
Nah, that opens because I
He's tweeting
tweeted.
the DMs, right?
Yeah, I tweeted some dumb shit just to like, oh, Tristan to go, blah blah, and then somebody commented like, yo, she's 17. Like what? But then it reminded me of the Tiger situation with Kylie, and then I tweeted back to the kid. I was like, yo, there's nothing wrong with redshirting her for a year.
Wait.
Like you take her,
So, like-
17, chill, wait till she's 18, boom.
See what
Nah,
I'm
you
saying?
lit.
This goes back to the theory of he's doing that shit on purpose because I mean obviously any celebrity they don't really just go into the DMs and just comment like knowing that they're gonna get screenshotted. So he went into that
They
knowing.
just don't care.
Yeah, he don't care. Like that's how you know like he's trying to leave his girl. Like he's trying to leave Chloe. Like
Bro, I don't understand that relationship. But nah, it's the
Bro, he's at like on 9 right now, like, of being caught. Like,
he don't care anymore. But I guess the convo here would be like, What do y'all think about the age discrepancy? So
Hey
like,
man, y'all saw how
28,
she looked.
17.
Y'all saw how she looked.
No comment.
I ain't gotta say nothing.
Bro.
I ain't got.
Ready y'all head just fuck it.
I mean, I'm only 23, so.
So you lit. You close. Tristan 28. I think.
I mean, she's dumb young, dog. Like I said.
17. What do you even have a combo? First of all, where do you even take her? If you Tristan Thompson, like let's say
Take
you
her
really
versus-
you gotta go to Chuck E. Cheese.
No, you just go to the crib.
Nah, laser tag and New Rock.
Laser tag and you rock, bro.
He probably
Thinking
didn't
about
know.
your beach real quick.
He probably didn't know she was 17 though.
I don't know.
Cause she does not
That's
look
another
like she's
thing.
17. She looked like she 23.
Like if you
or
look
24.
wild grown, and then like you just.
But I think true. So I assume my son Tristan's just pulled. He was just like, yo, she look fire, I'm pulling. And I think if he had the combo with her, you could tell, because you can always tell. Like, what do you even have a combo with a 17-year-old about? Like,
So
what do you
she's
sit there?
17. That means you're 17 too, man.
Yo, you Freddie Thompson.
Yeah, but Tristan probably look a little childish too. Like he
He's
probably
from Canada, bro. So like the math is different.
He's 17.
So he's 28. You from Canada, so you're not really from like the slum. So he's really like a hot 24.
Age of
like,
consent is 17, so.
Weird.
And
I think here in New York City
bro.
too.
I think it's 18.
Yo, Google that shit real quick.
Nah,
before we-
17.
Nah, I think it's 18 in New York.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it's 17.
I'm looking it up. Age of consent.
Yeah, so it's the thing, like, Tristan's just fucking pulling, bro. Like, he really don't care. He got 2 kids, but 2 different baby moms. Like,
17.
17, see?
That's wild.
Legally he's
That's
good.
new.
Legally he's good, but morally is like, that's a little too young.
But then the thing is also, like, Jay-Z, like, 44. I mean, it doesn't make a difference now because they're so much older, but Jay-Z, like, 43, 44. No, not older, way older. I think he's almost 50.
Who?
Jay-Z.
Oh, yeah.
And then Beyonce's, like, 39, 38, 37. I don't know. Like,
Jay-Z?
somewhere around there.
Jay-Z fake looking.
Yeah,
like
but that's
J. Cole.
Beyonce.
I mean, now in hindsight, because they're so much older, so, like,
He's like 17 years older than her.
Nah, that's goddamn, bro. He's not 17. He's like a hot, like 12 years older.
I'm pretty sure
10
he's
years older.
17, bro.
Bro, we're not gonna Google something else.
Yeah.
Bro.
But, so I guess what I'm trying to say is like, I don't know, like there's a balance to it. I guess but I don't get it. Like
My thing is, you don't cuff. If that's the thing, don't cuff that. Like, how you look fucking picking her up? She done
Picking up from
school.
Shorty's still in high school.
Yeah, you still in high
17, bro.
school,
I'm
right?
still in high school. I was a senior.
Yeah, but there be young girls going out with like sugar daddies. So like,
Well, that's.
Tristan fake a sugar daddy.
That's a fact. My son made like a calm 25 mil a year, 24 mil
Yeah,
a year.
that is true.
So like,
But
is
she
that the
probably
same
got.
situation?
I don't know. I don't think it is just because
Like if
he's
Tristan was
young.
wild,
He's young too.
If Tristan was wild old, like
Yeah, that's different. That's
Yeah.
different. But Tristan's also wild young too. Like 28 is not old.
I remember back in like high school, middle school, fucking these girls who go out with like some like 17, 18.
Bro, but that's the thing.
It's like, I'm like, what the fuck?
That's where high school don't make sense to me because it's like they really you can really be there's 2 kids like our high school is mad small, remember?
Yeah.
So a senior and a freshman will always see each other at our high school. So the senior could be 18, 19, freshman could be 13 years old, bro.
Oh yeah.
Because when I was a freshman, I was 13 up until like November.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like, bro,
Seniors
why is
don't
that
know,
like that?
yeah, I
in
don't-
high school,
In high school,
you were 13.
yeah, my
Yeah,
freshman year up until November.
Freshman year is like 13. Like that age game where it's like, yeah, I'm older, and like young girls fall for that shit.
But that's what I'm saying, and also like at the school I work at is like a transfer high school. So there's kids. There's a transfer high school and then a middle school in the bottom. So there's people that are like 21, still trying to get their like high school diploma,
Yeah.
and they'll be in the same hallway with a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
And they be trying to talk to them and shit, right?
Yeah, and they think there's nothing wrong with it because they're in the same building. So it's just like, what are you talking about? Like, I know she's younger, but it's like we go to school here.
Still
Like,
catch
no, bro, like what? You old enough to drink? Like, I would chill with you, like outside. I can't, like what?
Yeah.
You fucking 21, bro.
That's crazy, so I can't. I can't.
It's just wild.
I can't chill with niggas like that too.
It's a scary time. It was the little Future video.
What?
It's a scary world out there.
Oh, facts.
You know,
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Damn,
You
bro.
said facts, man.
I know some people. I know some people call that. It's a scary world. And it's a scary world because fucking.
Oh,
this old little-
what's up with
this
the
little-
transition?
you mean the game out here?
What's up with the transition?
I'm on a roll like butter. You feel me?
Oh,
Like,
alright,
yeah.
so, anyway, what?
But yeah, it's a scary world out here because fucking couple years ago, speaking of all that, Cardi B really out here, like on this. What's the fucking damn? I'm gonna throw the picture up on the YouTube of the blurry picture of Cardi B. Like just relax, you're all. Yo, so what y'all think about that, Cardi? Like,
You know what's
3
crazy?
years ago,
You know
4
what's
years ago.
crazy? I'm gonna spill some beans about my friend, but
You got a friend that, be careful
That's
here.
right.
This shit got wild sus.
You got a
so,
stripper friend?
no, my friend, she
Drugs?
she went to the same college as me, right? You know, she like girls. She's a stud or whatever. But she's like wild mixy, like OD mixy, like you think I'm fucking Freddie Thompson? She's on some next level shit. Like she be wilding out here. Long story short, she was chilling at like the strip club. Like this was back in like 2013. You know when niggas was wearing like those Dr. J shirts and like those fucking those shirts with the chains on and shit. Like so basically her friend invited her. She was like a bar tender or whatever at the place, and this was when like Joe Budden was on his like stripper hookah vibe shit. So like she kind of knew him from like when
He was like dying around with all these Dominicans.
Yeah, so basically like she went to that strip club. Mind you, she was underage because like she's our age. So
Yeah.
by that time she was underage. But like she, you know, she's like no one's gonna say nothing to studs. Like you know what I'm saying. And she like acts wild mature. But anyway, she saw, you know, she linked up, basically she linked up with Cardi B or whatever. And like, I believe her because she showed me like text and old shit.
Showing you receipts on it.
Yeah, like, basically she jammed her.
God damn, this story took so long to get to level,
like
and then finally like she jammed her.
Yeah,
That's
she just
funny so much.
she jammed her, but like,
You need to get better at your storytelling.
Nah,
like
that's facts.
building up and then this.
I
She
learned
jammed
from,
her.
I learned from you because you know last time you know you was talking about all this open heart.
Finish your story.
Oh,
bro. You mean Asian?
Alright, so to that I get what you say. Like, so Cardi and her were really out here wilding.
Yeah.
And what do y'all think about that whole like the whole situation
They were
with Cardi?
trying to compare it to like the R. Kelly and like.
It's not the same
Yeah,
at all.
Oh, like men.
They were trying to say it was rape, but like it's. It
like
wasn't,
how
it was
men how
robbery.
men do it.
Yeah.
Nigga, that shit is the same shit. I don't care.
It's the thing I saw that people were trying to like. I love Cardi, Bronx, gang,
I'm still
all that.
listening to
But she
Cardi.
was wrong. Like you could admit something. Like,
Yeah.
but the thing is like,
She's not getting canceled though.
yeah, she's not. But the thing is like, at the same time, them guys was like trying to pay her for sex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, they was
Nah,
already
it's a
making her.
double,
I don't.
double standard, bro.
I don't agree that like two wrongs make a right. So like they were trying to pay for sex, so she drugged them to rob them. Like she's still wrong, but like everybody was doing wrong. So it's just like,
But at the same time, it's like how you gonna come at like somebody. I mean, they're both wrong. I'm not saying don't come at these people, but it's like if a guy do that shit, they get judged differently than when a girl do it. That's double standards. I feel like
It
they
is.
both should be judged equally.
nah, because
Why not?
This is it's not everything's not black and white. Like this is a different like. Two things can happen at
Bro.
the same time, and they could be two
Like
different
she was gonna
perspectives.
get.
Bro, but that's like-
she was gonna get paid either way. She
But-
just
but that's like-
more.
She took like a tip.
But still, you drug the person. That's like saying
Yeah.
oh, if a girl hits a man, like if a girl like literally like decks a man, the man is not obligated to hit her back.
I don't think these are comparable situations.
Nah, I get what you're saying. You're trying to say like we should hold Cardi accountable for the same like because if a guy did that, everybody would have been bugging on social media like yo that's
Yeah.
rape blah blah.
Yeah.
But the thing is like everything's not black and white. Like if a girl hits a guy, that's wrong. But the guy knows that he's so like physically more stronger and like can really do damage if you hit back. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
You shouldn't be putting your hands on any, like yo. If a woman hits a guy and then the guy just turns around and snuffs her,
But
well, why are you hitting that guy?
It's different.
It's
I feel
wrong,
like-
but why are you hitting him? Like
my man's in the A-ball jacket in the train.
that was self-defense. That 8-ball jacket video, that was self-defense.
That was
Like, fire out of here, bro.
But the thing I'm trying to say is like everything's not black and white, so we can't judge it the same. Like it's yeah, like it's you remember the Ray Rice shit,
Yeah.
and then like Kareem Hunt, the running back for the Browns.
Well, them motherfuckers is brolic as fuck. Like, I feel like they should, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't.
I seen some shit that was like, yo, Ray Rice is a football player. He just did football at the wrong time.
I'm dead.
But not when I'm trying to bring up the Ray Rice situation is because like he was a running back. He decked the shit out of his wife. 100%
Yeah,
wrong.
that's OD, because.
And then I don't know if y'all seen the Kareem Hunt video from
Nah.
earlier in the season where like Shorty was like kind of attacking him, and he pushed her, and then he gave her like a little love tap.
Didn't
with
she
a kick.
fall over someone?
Yeah, she tripped. And
that's fine.
And then, but both headlines read like, "Yo, NFL player assaulted."
But the
woman.
Kareem shit, that's fine. Like if you're a big ass like athlete, or whatever, you know you're dumb awk.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you, that
You don't like deck the person, but like a nice little like shake the girl up and push her away.
But
Like stop fucking hitting me type shit. Then that's good.
That's what I'm trying to tell you though. That like, guys, unless it's like one of these MMA fighting women that like really assaults you.
Oh, if you an MMA fighter, I'm throwing hands.
You gotta try to fight back.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, we're stronger than females. So that's why that's like, oh, women can't hit men, but like, because then we gotta hold them accountable. Like, no, bro, sometimes we're just stronger. Like,
Yeah, but a
I'm
punch
not
is a
gonna
punch.
hold him.
the moral of the story is keep your hands to
I'm
yourself.
a little
Yeah.
skinny, so they get to work from anyone.
Nah, but to bring it back to the Cardi B thing, because I feel like we strayed off a little bit. It was just like, I seen people also like trying to cancel Cardi. It's like, bro, every time something like this happens, I always like to think of the bigger picture. It's like, but think about why she had to do that.
I feel like when it's a man doing it, everyone just blows it out of proportion. Like they blow it out of proportion kind of. They make it seem worse than it really is, I guess.
Yeah,
It's
but
like-
this is all bad.
This is fake a stripper lifestyle. Like they dead.
I just
It's like a
wanna-
culture thing. It's
I
like
just
a
want to
culture
know what would happen if it would be a man doing it
thing.
instead.
Nah, yeah, it would be definitely
Yeah,
different
they would
because
get
it's a little lighter.
Like
with
what
the
if it was a
female.
male stripper?
But the thing is,
They will get killed.
the thing I want people to peep. Like I hate when people are so quick to like judge, like, oh, blah, like cancel her, blah. Like think about why she had to do that. Like she had to do that to like fake
I feel
like
like everyone's trying
survive.
to cancel everyone. Like
Bro.
that's a new wave now. Like after these
Canceling
like
people?
these series have been coming out, everyone's just trying to dig up wild dirt.
You seen,
They trying to cancel the Worst Guys podcast earlier too.
Nah, it's like an outrage type culture. So in the movie Us,
Don't spoil it.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's gonna deal with the point.
You
You know,
care about spoilers, bro. You
in the movie Us,
Yeah.
the main character Lupita, right? She played two characters, right? The good family and the bad family, right?
Yeah.
And then as the bad family, she spoke like super Ed. Like, and then people made her, like, she ended up apologizing for, like, because people were like, oh, Us is kind of making fun of, like, the way mentally disabled people talk, blah, blah. And then she ended up apologizing for that shit, for the way, but the thing is,
That's
it's like,
not even her fault. That's the,
No, she said in an interview that she took inspiration from a specific disease that, well, not a disease, but a disorder from like people that have postpartum stress. Something
but
like
the
that.
thing people don't, like, that's acting. If that's what the
That's
role
acting,
entitled, like, did Tom Hanks ever apologize for acting Ed in Forrest Gump? They're like, what's, I don't know that.
That's wild. That's a wild.
I don't know the movie. You know the movie I Am Sam about
Yeah.
Like did that. I don't know the actor's name. I don't even know if he's really he looks super Ed. Did he? So that's what I'm saying. Like now we live in a culture where it's just like yo, everything is a problem and everybody be like just jumping down each other's throat. Like, why is Lupita even apologize for that shit?
But I think it's more, not more of like they feel like, they feel harassed or like in the sense of like they feel hurt from these things or triggered or whatever. I think it's more of they trying to get clout from doing that. So it's like, oh, let's cancel this person so they can get like, some clout from doing that shit.
But like that shit is annoying because to bring it back to the Cardi thing, it's like everybody was so quick to judge and like try to cancel. Like y'all really gonna take a moral stance in hip hop? Like what?
But I think it all stems from like people trying to cancel each other. Like, alright, so like the R. Kelly MJ, they getting canceled, but then there's some people that don't want to cancel them, so then they like kind of dig up dirt on other people to cancel,
and then it's just
cancel the people that these people like they kind of get back at each other or something like that.
But the thing, my problem is like you can't take a moral high ground.
And I hate those people that like dig up old tweets of people and like unless it's like some like racial shit, then yeah. But like,
But even with
like
that,
the-
it's like
the
I'm not the same person I was 3 years ago,
Yeah,
4 years
true.
ago. Like I learned, like maybe back then when I
also
was
jokes back then, like 2011 and before,
Them shits hit
jokes
hard.
were super like racial, like anti, like everything, and people were laughing. Now it's like you can't make that joke.
and it's just like, bro, like you really gonna try to cancel Cardi? Like bro. There's so many people in hip hop that glorify like drug selling and all that shit, and it's fine because it's hip hop. That's like you. There's a bigger conversation to be had, like why he had to sell drugs because we're so fucking disenfranchised and all that bullshit. But the thing is like you can't take a moral high ground in hip hop, bro. It happened with X when like X died. People were mad on the fence. Like I dead seen tweets was just like he deserved it because he beat his girl. Like blah
Bro,
blah.
first of all, she we don't even know if it's true or not, because
I'm not gonna dig into all that.
But the thing is, like, he was mad young, like, when allegedly that happened. Like, he was like,
yeah, and you gotta
16,
give people time to grow. Like, I'm not trying to make an excuse for him for what he did, but it was just like, bro, he's a kid.
He was a kid, yeah.
I made dumbass decisions when I was 17, 18, 19, and if you're gonna hold me accountable for those decisions, it's over my head now.
You didn't swing on a shorty though, like.
Yeah, but at the same time, we don't know. It's a deeper conversation to be had in the sense like, how did he grow up? Like, was that just because we Spanish? Well, I don't know. You come from a loving home. You come from a loving home. So not like growing up.
Bro, we're not from Spain. Come on.
Oh, that's true. My fault. We Hispanic. So even though Spaniards raped and killed all our people, but like that's another conversation. Yeah, but like the thing is like in Dominican culture, that shit is fake normal. So like put your hands on a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've seen that shit. I know my cousins have seen that shit with Dave. And the thing is like that shit is just normal. So like if you grow up around that shit, like,
and if you're a kid,
yeah,
don't really.
If that's how you react to an argument, like, oh, every time my dad and my mom argue, my dad smacked the shit out of my mom.
Yeah.
Then that's when you grow up, you're just like, that's how I'm in my arguments. I'm just smack the shit out of her. Like, yo, in conclusion.
That was
a hard ass smack.
But like, you can see what I'm saying. Like it's just like it's that. So it's very hard to take a moral high ground on a lot of things, and I feel like people just.
Man, we just got away from Cardi so crazy.
But no, it ties all in together with like taking a moral high ground, trying to cancel Cardi and.
You think she's gonna lose like some bags, like from?
Bro, I'm being honest with you. It feels like it's dying out.
You think she's gonna lose that Pepsi bag?
Now.
Like,
she's.
There was initial outrage, and now it's just like, yeah, be off that. Next thing.
But that's for everything though.
She's not gonna lose like some type of like. You think that Pepsi bag that she?
Nah, they're not. They don't give a fuck.
They don't. Yeah, Cardi's gonna sell.
But
that's
crazy. Like anything can happen, and then like it'll be like a good hot week or two, and then everyone is on to the next shit.
Did Westbrook lose anything? He didn't get any, like,
I think he just got fined.
Yeah, just
like off the court shit. But then they banned the fan for life.
No like sponsorships from him.
Nah.
So saying he got
but it happened. But speaking of that, it happened with Cam Newton. So like, it was like 2 seasons ago. I remember Cam Newton was doing like a press conference, right? And a female reporter asked him like, "Oh, how do you feel about this wide receiver's routes?" And then he was like, "It's funny to hear a woman talk about routes."
Oh yeah.
And then the fucking yogurt company dropped him after that.
I think it depends on.
I don't know what.
I think it depends on the person though, because if they're making a lot of money, like for example, with Cardi, a lot of people are making a lot of money off of her, so they're not just going like.
Yeah, Cardi's a megastar.
Yeah, they're not gonna drop their endorsement just because of that.
Yeah, so like it definitely. Yeah, you're right. It definitely depends on the person.
Too much money on.
Some people are just easier to like drop off. Like,
like if LeBron just said some shit, I don't think people are gonna. Nike is definitely not gonna drop him. He makes too much money for him.
Yeah, if you drop her, then you gotta drop a whole bunch of other people.
That's what I'm saying.
Everyone has a pass.
When does it stop? Like, because I remember again, same thing with X. I remember Spotify took his music off like their streaming shit, and it was just like, oh, due to like the K shit, like really Spotify, like y'all taking a moral high ground on hip hop and like.
Meanwhile, you got all these other fucking artists that you put on, and they all did some shit,
bro. And the funny thing is, like, I don't like country music. I heard a point like country music, they dead talk about like women talk about like killing their husbands and shit like that, but they cool with whatever, like let that shit rock. But the minute X is over here rapping, it's a problem.
White privilege, man.
Woo. That privilege real.
That privilege real, man.
Damn.
And it's just like it doesn't. When do you stop? And you can't.
Speaking of white privilege,
so
I think my man's gonna those cases, those charges gonna drop.
Oh, for my Kristaps?
Yeah.
Yo, what was that about? So
I don't know.
Now I know why he wanted out of New York. He wanted to get the fuck out of here. Like he's like, oh, I got a rape charge. Let me go to Dallas.
So I read the reports from ESPN. So allegedly, he was in his residence building, and basically she was like a neighbor, and he invited her over, and then she pulled up, like she pulled up to the apartment. And she claimed allegedly that she got raped.
God damn, you need to work on your stories, bro.
So there's nothing.
You be building it up and then you just drop the little shit.
Well, that's what the article was about. Like that's basically what it was. And then it was like, oh, the Mavericks been new. Like the Knicks organization told them, but they like try to keep it low. But now it's like someone told it to Woj, and then Woj,
There's nothing confirmed though.
It's just alleged shit.
Everything is alleged.
First of all, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think like just from an outside. I don't think he did it. You can't be 7'5" and out here raping. You too easy to pick out.
Yeah. Also,
you too easy to like. Yeah, it was him. Like yes, that nigga.
fact. Also, that nigga has an ACL injury. You tell him like.
How you raping on one leg? Bro?
Yeah. How you raping on one leg, bro? Like.
Nah, I don't know. I hate those things because it's a lot of like he said, she said. So now Kristaps just gotta be like, I ain't do. But the thing that I do hate about situations like that is that now Kristaps' name is like a little smudge. Like it's like,
I mean,
you got a rape
I
allegation.
hate situations like this because, like, this be happening with celebrities a lot, of like women trying to get bags.
Yeah.
Because it's fake. It's real easy to take the woman's side, like when she says something like that, something wild like that, and I kind of hate that. But then like, it's like you kind of have to take the woman's side.
Because then you can't victim blame.
But like if they're lying, like they could be lying so easily. Like they just gotta say it.
That happened to Derrick Rose a couple years ago.
But back to what you were saying, like you think it's gonna fuck up his name. I don't think so because look at Kobe. He had a fucking rape trial and everything, but everyone still loves Kobe.
But the difference with Kobe is that like after he allegedly raped that woman, he changed his number and won a chip. He good, bro. He good. Talent over morals. So Kristaps just gotta change his number and win a chip.
Derrick Rose though, they still love him. Derrick Rose.
Yeah, but Derrick Rose, it was proven that she lied. So it was just like, and yo, that shit's wild, bro. And there's no like that happened to a football player, a man Sean Oakman or whatever from Baylor, where that got like charged, like she accused him of raping, right? And like it just like that was like 3 years ago, and it just like got out that she lied. And he was fighting that case for like a whole like 3 years.
You know how much money it cost, like for like lawyer fees for 3 years, bro?
Bruh.
All for nothing too type shit. Like to start fucking saying girls rape me. Fuck that. I'm about to start doing that shit.
That won't work.
Nah, fuck that. So about to.
I mean, Cardi opened the door for us to start being like, yo, I think I was drugged. Wait a minute. Like what? Nah, but that shit is wild, and there has to be some type. I'm surprised there's no repercussion for like when it comes out that she was lying. Like you should do some type of time, or you should at least be like on parole or like something. Like women could just really lie on you, and it goes both ways.
She got money though, cause she was his neighbor, and he lives in some shit called Sky Building. I looked it up. I looked the website up. Fucking rent.
Oh, he was a research.
Bro, a studio over there is like $4,000 a month.
God damn.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Yeah.
But it's wild, yo. That shit makes me like super paranoid. Even now when like I'm not trying to say women applying on me, but like when you be out and you see that a shorty's like mad chopped. Like when we went to Hotel Chantel.
Don't deal with that at all.
I don't deal with no white women too. None.
Oh, but I'm the anti-white one, right?
About drunk, this man jumped on.
But now when we went to Hotel Chantel, there was some shorty that like just dropped in front of me. I was like, oh, she chopped. And then I was just like, let me just get away from this. Yeah. I don't want to be near any of this.
Yo, honestly, like, as soon as a girl, like, let's say, like, a girl goes to my crib or whatever, like, beforehand we was kissing everything, and, like, it seems like I'm about to, like, go and jam. Like,
I really want to jam.
as soon as, like, let's say we're in a crib and, like, we about to do it, but then she's like, no. Even like if she's like, you know how sometimes girls that they just be playing around, like they want you to like, they be like, no, stop, but really they want. As soon as you say no, that's it. I'm not doing nothing else.
Then that shit is so awkward because now it's just like, alright, if you talking with a girl, right, you tell her, yo, you should pull up to the crib, blah blah. Like, what do you think pull up to the crib mean? I feel like that's the consent. Boom. But at the same, like
you're not gonna pull up chop.
Oh, no, we're talking sober now. Like, everybody's 100% sober.
As soon as you say no, even if you playing, I'm still gonna not do nothing. Like, I'm putting my clothes back on, I'm dubbing that shit. And it happened before.
Dressed.
Like, it happened before. Like girls like, no, and then I'm like, nope, I fucking put my clothes back on. But she was like, I was just playing or whatever. And I was like, no, you got
that shit. Make me paranoid as fuck.
Yeah, I'm like, no, you take off my clothes.
I remember in the Chappelle show, he had a skit where he was just like, he was about to have sex with somebody, and then he brought out a whole like PDF file, like printed. It was like, yo, like sign this little.
I was about to say
blah blah. But that shit is really wild. I don't know.
Do you think if you're in a relationship, do you think that still counts? Like,
yes.
That's
that I've been raped before.
That's interesting because it's just like, because that's your girl, and let's say like y'all mad deep into the relationship, and it's just like,
nah,
bro, you at the crib, blah blah, like.
What happens if it's like, she's like, oh no, babe, I'm tired or whatever, and then the nigga's just like, no, keep
Keep
and
pushing.
then she's just like, you know what, whatever.
I don't even know how guys do that shit though.
Do
Like, let's say if a girl was like, no, I'm tired, blah blah. What the you just like, nah.
Yeah, facts.
Like what? Like you just like, nah. Come here. Like how do guys even do that shit? Like I don't even know how you.
It's fake like human nature, look.
And then the
I don't
girl's
know
just
you
like
push
the
through
girl's
that.
like trying to sleep and shit.
Cause like it's easy for men to like get in that mood, but like it's harder for women.
What to be turned on?
Yeah.
I'm jacking women gets turned on more than men.
Mm,
Nah, you
They
gotta
just
be in the
don't.
mood.
They don't
If
put
you-
it.
if
No,
you're a woman-
we're more to like we put it out in the open more. They're like on the low. I feel like they be getting turned on like way more than us.
No, but I'm saying they can't get in that mood quickly like us, like men.
Oh, because
yeah.
we physically like
Yeah, that's what I'm
get in
saying.
that mood. Like
yeah.
no, I know what you mean.
So I don't know. Women be weird, bro. And the whole like relationship stuff be weird. Like relationships, like in the sense of like the women you talk to and like when you're trying to get to your crib and like who you really trying to talk to, shit like that. Oh, that shit is weird, bro. Just moving in general, cause I don't be knowing that shit. You dealing with a whole other person, and you never know what the fuck they're really thinking, cause nobody's really trying to say like exactly what's on their mind.
Like picking up a random shorty, almost like that as well.
Bro, like, so you've seen it, like, cause there was times when we went out. Not times. There was one. I remember once. I'm not trying to jack that.
There was times.
I'm not trying to jack that. I'm just out here pulling women. But there was. I remember one specific time that you, me, and Caesar went to Horrors, and I pulled a John, and she was with everything. Like we went back to her crib.
Oh, where?
And then there was other times when I talked to a John, and I get the same vibe that I got from like John that was with everything.
Yeah.
But then they're just like, oh no, like I just like yeah, cool. Like I'll give you my number, blah blah, and then we can talk throughout the week and like shit like that. I'm just like,
Bro, half the time they just be bored.
Bro,
Like I'm in a group chat filled with women and they just say that. I'm like, cause I try to ask, like try to like
you're not
know
group chat
their
full of
mind.
women?
Freddie Thompson.
They're just friends.
They're just friends.
Anyway, I'd be like trying to understand their psyche, and they just be like, yo, sometimes we just be bored. Like we just sometimes we trying to see if we could get our game back, like fresh off relationship, whatever, and see if we still got it, whatever. I'm like, oh, okay.
There be memes about that. Like it'd be like, oh, when you start flirting with someone and then they actually catch feelings, and then but like you were actually just playing. You were just trying to pass the
But
time.
yeah, I seen a meme like that. It was like, yo, don't like when you be bored and just flirt around, you end up in a whole relationship.
Yeah.
Yo, women
So
be
it's
be more savage than men.
I was gonna say there was
I don't know.
one there was
They
one
be
instance
savage.
when we went to Horace. It was me, you, and Caesar, like just trio things. We was just out, and then we're standing by the door, and that group, the shorty came up to me, and then she wanted to dance, and then she took the other two friends danced with you and Caesar, and then we danced with them, and then it turns out they all had boyfriends there.
Oh,
Well,
bro.
a dance.
I remember that.
The dancing don't really mean nothing.
Nah, bro,
Yeah, but you know that shit. Like there's times where like I pulled up like that one specific time, not that
Bro.
specific time, but another time.
Yeah.
Me and Brandon went to Horrors, and Shorty was there with her boyfriend, but I didn't really peep. I went to grab her to dance, and the boyfriend there like shoved me back. Was like, "Yo, chill, bro." Like, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't even see you, bro."
She was
I was
dancing,
trying to.
she was
She was just there.
dancing.
Like I didn't see you.
My man wasn't even dancing with her, so like.
Yeah, but nah. So it'd be tricky because the thing with that is like I feel like that group of girls that had like their boyfriends
They were
there,
plotting.
like they just and also they probably just
They wanted to see a fight. No, I'm just
they probably just confident in their relationship, and that's when it's lit.
But their mans weren't. Cause they were fake tight. They were looking at us.
I mean, if you had the spot,
I would look at us too. I wouldn't make
Oh.
a deal about it, but I would look at us too.
I mean, yeah.
So that I guess that could lead into a combo of like, so when y'all out, well not you because you cuff Brandon. I guess Freddie, when you out, who you really like? What you peeping like? What type of women you like? Oh, she type 5. Like, oh, this like that. Like,
What type?
yeah, like what you really be looking for? Like, like
Well, I mean, I mean, when I go out, I don't expect to find like some.
no expectations out here.
expectations.
No, not like that. Like
No, in the
I
sense
don't
of like you don't
expect
go out with that intention.
I don't go out and like expect to find like a good ass girl and shit, cause like I don't think they'd be out there like in the clubs or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. Yes or no?
So when I go out, like if I'm in that mood, it's like keep it a bean. It's just to fuck. So
So you're looking for these very fatherless women. Very
Looking-
fatherless.
you see, I'm looking at the ass, see if they got something going on, and then the face, and And then those are the two.
Those are
the two most important things for me when I go out.
She gotta do theater too.
I don't mind.
She gotta do theater too, because Freddie be out here.
Yeah. She gotta be able to recite a poem.
Nah, she dropped this Shakespeare on right there.
I retired from that acting life, man. Yeah, I put my jersey up. Nah,
that's gonna be a picture for one, or a cover art for one of our episodes.
What,
you
jersey?
on the stage?
No, when I'm cuffed, have the jersey up like Freddie, and then like put number.
Freddie Thompson.
Yeah, Freddie Thompson. Yeah.
Oh, that could do that.
Yeah, put it up in the rafters for me, bro.
Ooh, look at you got brand that hype. Little Photoshop shit.
Little Photoshop going on.
I don't know. I've tried to like just when I go out and I'm like, damn, she fire.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm mad. Again, I get in my own head and I'm mad anxious and I get self-conscious with it. So I'm just like, damn,
I wish we had a female to talk about this
with these guys. But nah, it's just like I'll see it. But the thing is, there be times, bro, I can't explain it. Where like when we've gone out, that I don't like. I be pulling shots and shorty's with. And then there'll be times, bro, where I just go out and it's just straight curved all night. And it just be mad.
That's everywhere.
But like it's funny. Well, you fake taught me like the game low key, but like there be times.
Brandon's my student, bro.
This man will like you be pulling like you don't care if you get denied though. I was wild selected with it.
Nah, you need to like go in a mindset where you don't care if you get curved. You just be like,
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Lying if you're saying getting curved, don't. That should be.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like whenever
you got that little smirk. You got that little smirk when you walk back to your friends after you get curved. Like, yeah, that's you dumb me.
Like
respect the curve.
Whenever I did it, I was super selective with it. Like, alright, is there a good chance that she gonna be with?
Oh, you try to read like the percentage.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Yeah, you play the game. So every time I remember when I went out, like let's say we went to like Horace or Lily's and stuff like that, I always waited for a song that I liked that I could kill. So like if some bachata came on and I know that song, I'm like, oh, I know I can kill it to this song because I know the words, I can sing it by and I can dance.
And then we be feeling ourselves when we in Horace because we know from back to front.
So we know everybody knows it. So it's
like
y'all own that shit.
Yeah, we had stock in it, bro.
It's easier when you like you're comfortable in that environment.
Yeah, it's all about trying to get yourself as comfortable as possible, like, cause then that's when you feel at most like confident.
Yeah.
So like, bro, like when we was at Horace,
cause you don't got to worry about anything else.
Yeah, when we was at Horace and the right bachata came on, I didn't care who it was. I was pulling on everything, cause I knew I would be like, I'm lit. Like I know Horace, I know the song, blah blah. But it's getting curved be tiring, bro. That shit bring fatigue.
You hit them with the wow.
Like,
really?
Alright, cool. Like I see you around.
Alright. You sure?
You sure? Like, and it just be like, there was time, but then there'll be times, bro, where I just don't know how to read it. Where I'll pull John right to dance, boom, we'll dance like 2-3 songs back to back to back.
Sometimes it don't even matter.
And then they still curve me at the end of the night.
Sometimes they just wanted to dance and that's it.
Yeah, and then you gotta respect that too.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm just gonna start approaching John's like, yo, have you had a father in your life? Because if you did, then I'm just gonna be like, alright, cool.
If you got daddy issues, oh yeah, you is lit.
So nah, that shit is scary world out here.
Yeah, it's a scary world, man.
Scary
don't
world.
get drugged.
Speaking of scary world, that's scary.
What happened?
Nah, I was joking.
Oh, I feel like I be having some insiders and I don't even know what the fuck happened.
Bro, speaking of scary world, actually, scary world. Driving with something on your roof of your car.
Bruh. So me and Brandon go to IKEA yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, we chose to go to IKEA we got there like at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And IKEA closed at 9.
Yeah.
So by the time we checking out, we got a fucking sofa. We checking out like 8:40.
You buying a sofa?
We speeding through the showroom.
So it's 8:40 and we're checking out, and then we get the little IKEA closing in 20 minutes. So now we trying to judge. We're like, damn, is this sofa gonna fit in the fucking car?
We get to the sofa. This joint is spread out like in a box. Like, oh, this is not how I expected this to be.
And then now we're just like, yo, IKEA's closing. So if we buy the sofa and it doesn't fit, we can't return it. We bought it anyways.
Bro, we doing calculations in our head like,
we bought it anyways, bro. So we got to the car. we thinking Brandon's back seats go down, so we could put the sofa into the trunk.
How the fuck do you think the back seat goes down?
Cause that's cars do that.
The car didn't have
you know the back, cause you can pop the trunk, push the sofa into. It doesn't do that.
Bro, late,
so y'all tape
late
the pedal
BMWs, bro, late BMWs.
Yeah.
Look at flex in the car.
Then have options. So be like, alright, do you want your back seats to go down or not? Like,
so we find out it didn't do that. So now we're angling the sofa, we're getting it in the car from the back seat to the front. Like, bro, we doing everything.
We about to drive like this. Like,
bro, we an hour.
Like this.
We're an hour in trying to finesse this shit like fucking Tetris, my nigga. Like, just straight, like, no. Then some guy that's just like outside, that I guess worked for IKEA, is like, yo, y'all know y'all can tie that shit to y'all roof, right?
Bro, I hit him with the, bro, I never did that in my life. And then he was just like, cool. And then he presses the elevator button and leaves. I'm like, bro.
So they had like the string to tie it.
Yeah.
Boom, we doing that, bro. So as we're getting ready to tie it, we got some old guy pressing us like, where y'all going? Like, we're going to the Bronx. Like, I can get you to the Bronx for 70. And I was like, my man, a Via costs 50 cash. So, no. And then like 10 minutes later.
No, it's funny. Wait, this is the IKEA in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
So only up here.
My dad.
Your dad live around there?
No, my dad tried to hustle over there. Like he be trying to like cars.
That's the come up though. That's
the same
yeah.
like the same old guy that asks you like, oh, I do it for $7. That's what he does all day in IKEA. He just stands out there with his minivan.
That's the hustle, bro.
Yeah.
So then we're tying the shit, right? We're tying it. We're working on it, and then I guess the old guy sent like his nephew or something.
Yeah.
Yo, we could do it for 60. I was like, bro, I just told you a Via gets us up for 50.
Like, he wasn't listening when we first said 50.
So I was like, nah, we're good, bro. So then they leave, and me and Brandon just there, bro.
Bro, my man's, bro.
Time.
No. He
If
leaves.
he said for 50, would you take it?
Nah. Because now at this point, they really think we pussy.
Bro,
So
he leaves.
like, nah.
He leaves as he's leaving, because we moved to like a clear area, because we didn't want any distractions, any like.
We wanted as much space as possible.
He's leaving. As he's leaving, rolls out his window. He goes, "Good luck," and then rolls away, bro. I'm like, damn, bro.
So we're tying this. Bro, we're tying this bitch to the roof, just like me and Brandon, just going back and forth. Finally, we're like, I think we're good.
We weren't gonna do it the way my man told us how to do it.
Is this legal?
Bro, I don't even know if this is legal.
So we had to ask like a worker there, like, yo, can you just show us like how to do it? He's like, nah, I can't help you guys, but I gotta tell you, do the middle first.
Do the middle, then you tie it around, blah, blah, blah.
So basically, y'all tied it up good, right?
Yeah, we tied it up, and then I was like, yo, Brandon, do a little test drive around the parking lot. And like, hit the brakes a little hard, speed up, take the turn.
There's no one in this parking lot.
It's just me
and him in the
back
parking
here.
lot. Mills watching me. I do like 20. Bang, hit the brakes about hard.
And the sofa moved a little bit. It was like, and I was like, oh shit, alright. So you know what we did? We got in the car, right? So we had the strings coming through the like inside of the car, obviously. So I was like, bet the whole car ride back to the Bronx, I'm gonna pull down on the strings, so it kind of like
not going
tightens
anywhere, bro.
So, bro, niggas made it to the Bronx.
Wait, so you was like this the whole car?
And the whole car ride, I'm pulling in the back like this, holding the strings down.
Part of the car, bro.
Like I was that part of this car, bro. And we got to the fucking Bronx, bro. Oh my god.
Bro, what really gave us motivation is when we saw my man's in a van with like a sofa on his roof, strapped like with one
Like
string.
2 times. Nigga did like 2 strings.
And then my
boom.
man had like 2 sofas coming out his trunk. Trunk is open. Nigga had like 2 strings.
And he drove by just laughing like,
He was laughing.
Like, this shit easy. Nigga, what are y'all doing?
He was stressing.
Bro, I've never been so stressed in my life.
But y'all made it back in one piece.
Bro, we were on
Yeah,
the
and so it's
FDR
right now.
On the
With on the FDR, just driving.
My son going straight
to a whole bed, bro. That shit really opened up to a whole bed. It's a little futon.
Bro, we
You
was
feel
going
me?
like 20 on the FDR, bro. And then I started getting more comfortable. So I was like, guys,
speed it up a little.
Bro, the first half an hour of the drive, we drove quiet. No music. Because I was like, yo, I need to hear the sofa sliding.
That's crazy. Nobody put y'all on like how to buy like furniture and shit. Like
I was telling Brandon, I was like, yo, why nobody ever talk? Bro, we was looking at rods for curtains for 40 minutes.
Bro, we figured it out. We figured it out.
You know what's the thing? I feel like we think it's easy. Like, you know, when we get our like place, like when you get your first place and you try to buy furniture, you think it's all easy and shit. Like, just,
bro, that shit is hard as fuck.
Nah, there's wild cheap stuff at IKEA. Like we was making it come up. My man Will got like wild.
I stayed on the $200 and I got a sofa and mad
like
shit.
accessories,
shit.
2 cash.
But the thing is, like, we was there for 30 minutes looking at curtain rods and how to finesse like everything with it, and it's just like, bro, why nobody taught me this?
Bro, we was there just opening stuff up, like. Cause there was we were there looking at the box like, alright, what does it have in? How does
Finally, we just open that shit up.
Building it right there.
Yeah, building it right there. Bro, Fucking IKEA.
And people drive so reckless when you got a sofa on your roof.
Like if we don't swerve a little bit, we'll send this whole sofa through your window, nigga. Like
stop
what are
you
you
while
doing
short in
right
front of
now?
you. Like I won't throw this sofa at you. Like,
Bro, that was stressful, bro. God damn.
we got back to the Bronx. We got a little Chinese food with the sofa on the roof.
Lit.
Man,
And chill, bro. Ate and chill. Damn, bro. I'm sweating just thinking of that situation again, bro.
that was the scariest thing I've probably ever done.
So your crib is
We looking good. We looking good. I want to get like I ain't noticed how. So my mom's crib, she has a lot of like paintings up, and you don't notice how nice those things are. Like, damn, it makes it feel more at home, right?
Oh,
My crib is empty, bro. Like, there's nothing on the walls. I want to get like a poster or
Don't
something.
put posters, put paintings.
Nah, I want to get a poster in my
This
room.
look weird.
This is gonna be a
But I want to get like.
Or get a poster and put it in a frame.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do regardless,
Yeah.
because I'm not taping a poster to my wall.
Yeah.
But I gotta get like I don't know. I gotta see.
You need that Kyrie Irving shot.
In Game 7.
Yeah.
Nah, you need the Kanye joint. Are you like this?
I wanted to get a picture of like all Kanye's albums. I want to get like a vinyl player,
yeah.
like a vinyl shit.
Bro, if you get all his album covers from like on the actual vinyl, and then put it in frames and then just like put them in order, like.
Yeah, like
that'd be
really jack Kanye. I'm gonna throw some shit at my crib. Not this weekend, next weekend.
No word.
Yeah, I'm gonna start inviting people because I'm gonna get the windbreakers this week. So my plan is just to throw something in my crib and then people, I'm be like, yo, and I also like, look, these are windbreakers I made. You want a cop? You feel me? Blah. So that's how
the pop-up shop.
little pop-up shop in my crib. You feel me?
Word.
So, so
next weekend.
Next weekend. We gonna throw it up.
I'm gonna bring some Johns.
open invite, everyone come through. No, I'm just gonna imagine.
Everybody
I'm
like,
gonna bring some Johns.
of course you are. As long as they're not white. So, the thing I fuck with white people is just, I don't know. They be walking around so entitled, bro. Like, you really think you're supposed to be alive, bro? Like, relax.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Bro, I'm just saying, like, they be really walking around, like, the white girls that Chaz brought up, like, I know we bug out when we go to spots, like, when they play a song we all fuck with, they just bug out, and then it just feels like...
They bug out, but, like, no rhythm. Like, that's how they bug out, like...
Or they bug out, and then, like, have, like, kind of, like, an attitude about it, like, bitch, if you don't chill the fuck out, like...
Yeah, stop fucking bumping into me.
Get this Ray Rice real quick.
Shit, yo.
Clip that.
Yo, Brandon, we're doing our own podcast, bro. I'm not...
I gotta get these jokes off. Nah, but that's my only little problem, bro. They just be walking around feeling super entitled, you feel me? And they just be like, you're really feeling yourself.
Bro,
like,
when we was at Vinyl, my mans they were all, like, these random people were just sauce. And I don't know if you noticed, but my man's had Shorty, like, straddled, like, and he just, like, throwing her around. I'm like, bro, Migos is on. What are you...
Nah, this is a good example of how white people get. Now, again, when we talk like this, we're not generalizing. Obviously, there's good white people, like, and cool white people. I'm friends with a lot of white people. But, alright, so I was at Vinyl, right? One of the early times Chaz was DJing. So I'm just sitting there, right? It's me, Chaz, and his boy. And Chaz is DJing, his boy's like sitting next to me, and we just talking right behind. And it's getting packed. We getting lit. Bro, tell me how this white kid, he's chopped. Like, he's slumped on the couch like this. Like, if you watching the YouTube, you go peep it. It's like this. My man just randomly, like, look up, look around, and I'm looking at him because I'm like, yo, what's he doing? He took a random drink that was standing next to him, threw that shit next to me. Just threw it, just like, bam!
Yo, they wild.
And then I was like, obviously, I'm like, I understand that he's chopped.
Yeah, but you don't do that shit.
But you don't, so I got up, and I was like, I went up to him, and I was like, yo, bro, are you good, my nigga? Like, why are you throwing drinks? You that almost hit me.
Mm-hmm.
He's chopped. He's like,
So now I gotta talk to his boy.
Now his boy kind of like said, I'm like,
yo, I'm sorry,
like,
dude, man. He's just
I was like, bro.
He's like that, man. I'm just sorry,
I was like, bro, control your mans. This nigga Freddie really just bugged. Freddie really just bugged.
Yo.
But I was like, bro, control your mans. He over here throwing a drink. That shit
You
was,
got wild hood right now. Why you put that?
The video.
People like,
I was like, I'm getting anxious, bro. White people get me tight. So then I was like, bro, control your mans. He's over here throwing drinks. And that shit almost hit me, blah, blah. He's like, yo, my bad. Like, I'll talk to him.
That man, you know, when you just get like that, man, it's just crazy, man. All hell breaking
It's
like
like
that.
you need a hot bag, bro.
Bro, sound like you need a hot bag. But I was just like, bro, like, what is go with you? And the thing is, bro, the thing I learned in that moment, well, I didn't learn it, but I kind of had a generalization of it. It's just like, he feel comfortable enough to throw that drink. Like, when I'm
Yeah, they
chopped,
feel like they in their own
You're
crib.
not gonna get any repercussion from throwing that in.
bro, nothing's gonna happen to him. He know that. It's like, he white. He good.
Bro, we get chopped, we not.
Meanwhile, Emil can't stand on no fucking 2
Meanwhile, I can't stand on the table.
Can't stand on the 2 feet table.
But my man throwing drinks, but the minute I stand on the 2-foot table is a problem.
It wasn't even a table. It was like a fucking like
Step
a
stool.
yeah.
Nah, but that's a generalization. How I was like, yo, he really felt comfortable enough. Like, when I'm chopped, I make bad decisions, but I'm still kind of like, you kind of still like.
They be
chopped and be like, oh yeah, I'm about to throw this fucking drink. Like,
I'm about to like pick this girl up and start dry humping her in the middle of the fucking club type of shit.
Yo.
Like, they be wildin'.
Also, I'm like,
Remember when we was at that spot downtown? That was just me and you. We went to the DJ's joint. I said DJ's joint. DJ to Chaz's joint. What's good with me? And my man started screaming behind us. He was just like, whoa!
oh shit, bro.
I was like,
It was the
good?
shit in the west side, right? That we couldn't find
I was
parking.
like, bro.
Bro, they feel comfortable everywhere. Cause they know they valid. Even though they not valid, they just know they valid.
Yeah,
they can't get in any
Bro,
trouble.
at Vinyl when we was going up the stairs, you know how like the bodyguard is like, nah, no one can go upstairs, and I'm
They
chilling.
just go by.
I'm respectable. I'm like, alright, I'll wait till you tell me I'm good. Like, I'm good. You got people going up to him like, nah, my friends is up there. Like, I'm good. Like,
No man, you
nah, but like,
man.
we was respectful. We was just like, I'm chilling. We had people walking past me like, nah, I'm going up. Like,
Do you know who the fuck my father is?
Nah, they be moving so entitled, and I don't know how. Like, again, I move real humble because I know like none of this shit is. Yo, why are you on your phone while we doing a podcast,
My
bro?
phone.
Let's go with you.
yo, you then just answer the text. Nah, answer that, bro. Like,
You might as well just answer it.
I
already did.
And I heard
I
the
already
thing
did.
too.
call the person. Nah, he on the podcast now.
Nah, he on the podcast.
I already did.
So it's just like, nah, they just be moving man entitled, and I don't know how people move like that. I be man humble about everything. Sometimes I get tight because I can sense so the situation at Vinyl when I was upstairs and I was waiting for you to come up, and I kept talking to the bouncer. I was like, bro, he was already up here. Like, why is he? He's like, nah, I gotta wait because mad people, and then he's letting mad white people go up, and I'm just like, bro, you. Like I'm getting tight now because it's just like
He was letting them up because they were just complaining or something.
yeah, and now I'm getting tight because it's just
Cause
like
I'm being humble, like
yeah,
you
now
want me to not be humble and then I get up, like all of a sudden.
and then that shit gets me tight because then it's just like really, bro, like, and I be having this thing where like I don't be expecting it, but anytime I see like minorities in general, I'm not expecting like, oh yeah, he Dominican, so I got him, but like, bro. Hunger Games break out right now, we on the same team. So I need you to like, you know, hook it up real quick.
I'm dead.
Damn.
Fucking white people, bro. That's just got me hot right now. Entitled that.
So chill out, B.
I think we good, bro.
We're good. How we what's the outro track?
Oh yeah, so again, we do the intro, outro,
Mhm.
2 different songs every time. We doing a mix by our man's DJ Smalls
Yep.
in the intro. Now we got the outro, my man Mir Fontaine, Frank Ocean. I really fuck with that song. That song dropped like 3 years ago. I'm still bumping it. So
Yeah.
I really fuck with that song. Jersey Gang Gang.
Tune in. Guests coming soon.
Bro.
So hopefully tune in for that. We're not gonna jinx nothing, so we're not gonna say nothing.
We 0 for 2 right now.
0 for 4.
How we 0 for 4?
Demon,
You're 0 for 2 by yourself.
We 0 for 3.
We 0 for 3.
And it's not even our fault, really.
It's still 0 for 3. We'll be alright.
Alright, hopefully we'll be 1 for 4.
Yo, we not. I feel like no one knows that we on iTunes. Like, I feel like everyone just keep thinking.
Oh, yeah, we on iTunes.
Yeah, find us on iTunes,
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud,
You watching this on
YouTube.
YouTube right now? Like,
Bro, we making moves, you feel me? And yeah, stay tuned. I'm about to drop these windbreakers. That gonna be on the page too. I'm gonna
guys,
start promoting shit. Fuck it.
we consistent, bro.
Facts.
We off this?
So,
We on
we
fire,
off this. Gang.
Got the hammer and the wrench.
Peace out.
Peace out. Don't leave that in there, John.
Don't leave that in it. Oh man.
You gone. End the recording.
Gang, got the hand.
This is extra content, bro. Just let it rock. It's extra
It was
content.
like
This time I was
Yo, we gonna look mad dumb because in the YouTube video it's gonna show
we
us
just
looking
keep
this
looking
way
up, yeah.
instead of looking at the camera.
Nigga, you always be looking at the camera.
That's a fact. You grill the camera, bro.
You did that a horn yesterday, you did look at the camera.
Unforgettable, not your average individual. And my bitch a walking swimming pool. I splash in it when I'm in the mood. All these dollar signs in my bank account, try to spend it all on you. Said I wouldn't leave on your ass, but I still want LeBron on you. I just prayed for 100 bands, homie just want 100 guns. I pray he lives to see 25, see a savage under 21. 21, 21, 21. That's the age he took my number one. His favorite movie was the drum line. Ironic he ain't hear them drummers come, yeah. And I don't do the lead. All these dollars in my jeans, yeah. Swear this life is but a dream, but you never listen to me, no. Lately I've been wondering why you don't play my shit. Claim you been a fan since I got beats from SoundCloud, but every time I see you, you play Drake's old shit, J. Cole shit, Frank Ocean, that's everyday shit. I ain't hating, I just wanna be your favorite. Understand that I'm a